anything but this.
It's time for...
Hello and welcome back, interns, to more Psychonauts 2. Last time, we had a psychedelic adventure in the mind of Helmut Fulbear. And now, we're back in the Motherlode home base. Now, you might be screaming at your screen as there were lots of little goodies in the background that I didn't notice at the time, and I saw them too upon a second viewing. I will run around and grab those all real quick and scour this base for any goodies that can help us, so don't worry. I ran around through the mailroom, through the office building, through the control room, through the outside, and found everything I could up until this point with the abilities we have, including our time bubble, which lets us slow down quick-moving objects.
Hey, did the brain tumbler ever get deloused?
Yes, I finally did it myself. The infestation was my fault anyway. Should have kept a closer eye on that school tour group.
Yes, I'm ready to go to the collective unconscious.
I also took the opportunity to go to the collective unconscious
Agent
and
Forsyth?
gather as much as I
Not now,
could.
Aquato. I'm still cleaning up the mess you made in here.
But I thought that was all fixed.
You removed the cause of the anomalies, but many of its effects are still around.
I'll help clean up.
All right, but just be careful.
A side note, one added benefit of revisiting mines is you can see some people you've helped along the way and find out if they're indeed still doing fine. Good work has its rewards. And we're about to get started proper, but before we do, I just want to do a quick self-plug. I'm working on a new kind of show, a little project where we answer one of gaming's past questions and look at games that have a lot of potential for the future. It's called Just a Taste, and it is in early phases, and I need lots of feedback, positive and negative, to make it better. So if you get a chance, check it out.
Turn them into side challenge marks. Check out these new time bubble pins.
With all the goodies that I found throughout the base and through those completed mines, I was able to rank Raz up as far as I could, grab some new pins, load up on some items, and get us ready for adventure.
Let's make a side challenge
And now we
marker
can move
and
on.
get you ranked up.
You have a lot of options in how you want to fight or make life more convenient. I like to use mental connection a lot, so I love this pin. It makes it so that when you use mental connection, you hold an enemy in place and anchor them to that spot. If you're in a large crowd of baddies, you can hold a big brute off while you deal with the little ones and then take them out. This one's another favorite of mine, greatly increasing the damage that melee moves do. However, you cannot use it until rank 48. You can buy it whenever you have enough money, but you can't use it until then. So for now, we'll just use this one, which makes our attacks look cool. Nothing really special, but at least our moves look, a little bit more groovy. Another helpful pin is this one, and I suggest getting it earlier rather than later. It'll make items that are dropped and pulled up out of the ground magnetized toward you, making collecting them much easier. Toward the end of the game, when you have most of these pins, Titanium will lose its purpose, so it's better to have this earlier rather than later in the game.
Hello?
Finally! I thought you'd never say hi. I tell ya, I have been waiting for someone to come visit for a long time. I was starting to think I was invisible. You ever get that feeling? Well, there was this one girl who looked kind of like a blue scarecrow, but she scared me.
Yeah, we know who she's talking about.
But you seem nice, so did I guess your name right?
It's Raz.
Oh, that was the very next name I was going to say, I swear. So, how long are you committing yourself for?
4 years.
Wow, that's a lot. Why don't you just try it for a little bit and we go from there?
Try what now?
Psycho-isolation, silly! We don't commit people anymore without their consent. Unless they're a danger to themselves or others.
How many people you got in there?
Oh, just Agent Boole right now. He likes it in there. Keeps him from feeling overwhelmed by all the you-know-what in the woods.
Squirrels?
Voices. He can't shut them out. Can you believe he even finds me overwhelming? So anyway, I've got a nice room ready for you if you'd like it.
Actually, I'm just here to visit Agent Boole.
Oh, well, okay. Just be careful. Don't ask him too many things at once, or he'll curl up into a little ball and something might explode.
Yeah, she's great. She will say hi continuously until you talk to her, which is pretty fun, honey. This is the Psycho-Isolation Chamber. No psychic abilities work inside, and you can't be communicated with or connected with psychic energy from an external source. It would be punishment. Its occupant is one, a certain Compton Boole, who will be the subject of our next arc.
I see what you're doing there. Oh, you think you're clever, don't you?
Looks like there's a Senior League membership card stuck in this frame.
Hey, don't even look at that. It's private.
Agent Boole?
Huh?
Hi, I'm Rasputin. I'm a friend of your grandson.
Oh, no. He hasn't hurt anybody else, has he?
No humans that I know of.
Good. Good.
Do you need help getting out of there?
No, I put myself in here.
Why did you put yourself in there?
Well, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, accidents happen.
I see Lizzie introduced you to Harold.
Oh, no. Harry Kasparov here showed up on his own.
So why is Lizzie still out there looking for animals?
Oh, well, I mostly sent her away just because there was too many voices in here. Hint, hint.
Agent Boole, I need your help.
Oh, no. With what?
I need help catching the mole and the Psychonauts.
Sorry, don't do moles. Their little snouts give me the heebie-jeebies.
No, I mean there's a counter-spy in the organization.
Oh, well, I'm retired from spy work. A danger to myself and to others, they say.
Who would say that?
Me.
I need help fighting Maligula.
Ah! You need to warn a gentleman before slapping him in the face with a name like that. She's long gone, but the scars are still painful.
Someone's trying to bring Maligula back.
Ah! Well, I suppose I had enough warning that time. Listen, Maligula is dead and gone. Even if she were to return, I was no help fighting her the first time. I'll be sitting out any future Maligula battles for everyone's protection. For everyone's protection.
I need a Senior League membership card.
What? Well, don't look at mine.
Please, Agent Boole? It's important.
That bowling card is a precious memento of a dear friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did she die?
No, she's somewhere. Out in the forest.
What? Well, let's go find her.
Well, I've tried for years, but I just can't anymore.
Please let me borrow your Senior League membership card.
No! Now buzz off! Buzz off? Hey, hang on a second. Exactly what I was thinking, Harold. The bees could help. Cassie and I always loved working with bees in the forest. If you could bring me just one bee, I'll bet I could talk to it and find out where my Cassie is.
No kidding?
Here, take this and hurry.
Okay, one bee coming up.
So, we
Okay.
need to find
I'm off
some
to the
bees.
Forgetful Forest to find a bee for each
That is
food.
Compton
This
Boole.
is a serious
He
mission,
is
no matter how
traumatized.
adorable it
We'll
sounds.
discuss why later, but it's fairly obvious. His intern is Lizzie, aka the scary blue scarecrow girl. And his son, Dogen, was Raz's friend in Psychonauts 1. He had a love for animals and a way of making people's heads explode, if that sounds familiar. He has a sister in this game, as do we.
Sorry, little brother. I thought you were a rabid squirrel.
Knock it off, crazy!
Well, actually, we have a couple sisters in this game, but Dogen's sister and Compton's other grandchild is in this game and is one of the interns. You may have seen her earlier with the whale incident toward the beginning of the game, and we'll see her again for some more hilarious conversation. And by hilarious, I mean deeply filled with dark humor and dark undertones. But if that makes you laugh, and it makes me laugh, you're gonna enjoy this part. If you are playing along or keeping up, this is where we are. This is where our abilities are. We have most of our combat abilities almost maxed out. You want to focus on those more than the others. I ignore clairvoyance between parts. I increase pyrokinesis damage. Not its radius or anything, but it does do more damage right now. See, it still looks the same, but it does more damage. Useful. Here are the pins we have right now. I like, as I said, to have the anchor, the magnet, and the fist, which let me do psychedelic groovy punches. In time, I will change it up a little bit. But check it out. Groovy up. As I was saying, check it out. Groovy. Alright, they let your attacks be groovy. There you go. Being careful. Alright, let's go. But yeah, rank locks out some of the good stuff, but you can focus on any psychic
Careful,
ability you
it gets
like to
pretty
use.
advanced up here. Not for little kids.
I'm scary. Guy. Clairvoyance is the last possible ability I upgrade. It helps you find a few secrets, and you can deal with it in its base form for a long time. The combat abilities and abilities you need to find bigger secrets are vastly more necessary. So you're going to want mental connection and anything you use to fight, which should be everything. Pro tip: when you see a campfire like this, you can light it up. And that will give you a thermal you can use to reach new heights.
Must be safe. I don't hear any ticking.
Okay. He is so
Crazy?
positive.
You up here? I'm telling Mom you threw a rock at me.
It was a pine cone, you baby.
Ow!
That was a rock.
I'm warning you.
Oh. I'm happy I didn't grow up like that with my sibling. That's a goat. Ah. There's a lot of hidden stuff around the forest area, so you're going to want to explore thoroughly. There's a lot of optional missable content and a whole lot of missable power-ups, so be thorough if you can. There we go. to my knowledge, there's only one missable quest in the game. It's no big deal, but I will show you when we get to it. Alright.
Looks like the Aquato family circus has traveled through here all right.
Yep, we had to hightail it out into the woods because you're ashamed of being an Aquato.
I'll stop being ashamed of that. If you stop being ashamed of being a psychic.
Oh, you're asking for it, Raspy.
Frazee, it's okay. You can tell Dad now. You don't have to hide anymore.
This is your last warning.
Frazee? Ow!
More where that came from.
So the plot thickens. Our father, and now also our sister, is apparently psychic. She was likely psychic before us, being that she's older, but she keeps it secret because our family literally hates psychics.
I think the entrance to the Forgetful Forest is somewhere here in the questionable area. Welcome to the questionable area? Where the only answer is more questions? What's with all the question marks?
Welcome to the questionable area, a failed campsite. We'll get into the details later, but for now, let's check out the lumber stack where we meet Samantha. There's animals.
Oh, for Lancelot, thank you. Are those the acorns I asked for? Yes? No. No, they can't be, can they? No, because I asked for acorns that were crushed. Didn't I? Didn't I, Fur Lancelot? I hate to yell at you, Fur Lancelot, but I am the crushed one. It crushes my heart to see you not doing your best. Understand? Now, do I need to show you how to crush things? No? You sure? Okay. Good boy. Now, try again. But this time think about personal commitment and delivering excellence every day. All right? Sorry you had to see that, Raz.
My thoughts exactly.
I wish there were an easy way to tell raisins from rabbit food.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. This is an old rundown place,
Badger?
but there are a couple things we can get.
I'm not
There's a
saying
narrow slot that I don't think I can fit through.
out of my kitchen, Raz. Unless you want to end up a pancake.
Lord only knows what she's actually making.
Hey, Sam.
Talk fast, cakes are cooking.
I have some questions about pancakes.
Start flapping, Jack.
Why didn't you just go order some pancakes at the cafeteria?
Agent Oleander didn't give me any money. I assumed to test my resourcefulness.
What's your recipe?
Just the basics, you know, eggs, milk, flour. Found most of it here, with a couple quick substitutions.
What sort of substitutions?
If I told you, it would compromise the perceived flavor profile.
Isn't that just straight up dirt?
For the umami.
Weren't all the supplies here kinda old?
Look, you can't take the expiration dates too seriously. They're just the food industry, protecting itself from lawsuits.
And protecting us from, like, food poisoning?
No one's getting sick from my pancakes. Unless one of you jerks didn't wash their hands. Better late than never.
Where'd you get the milk? From the goats?
Oh, yeah, that would have been easier. Hey, it brought us closer, Fran.
Oh, God!
You used eggs you found here? Old eggs?
No! Gross. I found some fresh ones. And you know, if If you use enough syrup, you can't tell chicken from snake. Eggs is eggs.
Can I have a pancake?
You can have any that fall on the floor.
Thanks. Where'd you learn how to make pancakes?
Prison.
What the?
Wait, what did I say? I meant from my mother.
I'm out of pancake questions.
Good, because I'm out of pancake puns.
What are you doing out here?
Well, you know my intern mentor, Coach Morso Oleander?
Yeah?
Well, this is the first assignment he gave me. Mission. Get me some pancakes so I can think. I think it's supposed to teach me something about the many layers of the mind. Maybe. I know the butter stands for lateral thinking. I got that much.
Can I ask you about your family?
Why? Because my last name is Boole, and because that's a famous family in the Psy community, and you want to network with me to further your Psy career? Go for it.
I'm a friend of your brother's.
Your head looks remarkably unexploded. Must be the helmet.
Has your brother Dogen really made someone's head explode?
No, never. Wait, you mean someone who didn't deserve it?
No. I mean, like, anybody.
Look, nobody's perfect. Am I right?
Can everyone in the Boole family talk to animals?
Most of us can talk to them, but few of us really know how to listen to the animals. You know? For instance, I can hear you rolling your eyes, Mrs. Thatcher.
What can you tell me about Compton?
Gramps is nice and all, but honestly, he's a little weird. No, still too tough.
Okay, I'll stop asking about your family.
The bull's got nothing to hide, unlike some of these squirrels. Relax, I'm talking about your nuts. You guys still hide nuts, right? You guys learn to laugh a little, okay? You'll live longer.
So, have you always wanted to be a psychonaut too?
Not really. My true dream is to be a pet therapist, because I'm really good with animals. Right, guys?
Are you worried about Maligula?
Raz, Maligula's ancient history. My grandpa killed her by triggering an elephant stampede.
What? I never heard about.
You believe the official story, do ya?
I gotta go.
Catch you on the flip side. Yes, it is funny every time.
Yeah, Sam is nowhere near traumatized as her brother Dogen from the first game or Grandpa who you saw earlier. She is a character, and I'm not gonna lie, I've known a few Sams in my life, and they are good friends. Besides that, on the Flapjack place, we have a few side cards that we need to grab and some money behind. Titanium. Okay. Now, how do we get on top? I can remember. So we know now Sam is Dogen's sister, but there are actually other siblings within the interns and other characters within the community. And if you pay attention, you'll start to notice. All right, they're setting up their circus stuff. All right. Behind the lumber stack, some curious rocks are here that we can blow through with our side blast. We get a pickup for our trouble and a vault. The forest is pretty big and contained.
They're in the campgrounds.
I'm sensing some
Lots of secrets hidden all over the place, both low and high. You can beeline straight to the family if you want and skip everything if you wish. But if you're willing to look around and collect a few things, you can rank up several ranks for free and upgrade your powers pretty substantially right now with the abilities you have. The only ability you really need to do anything extra special is the time bubble, but your basic telekinesis telekinesis and other acrobatic abilities are all you need to get pretty much all the other power-ups.
Go check on Nona, jerk. Every day with her could be our last.
Nona is grandma, and there's going to be a lot of family drama out here in the forest. While I look for these silly stray thoughts wherever they may be. Also, this is the big, singular, real-world explorable area of the game. So you're meant to come back here between things as sort of a break whenever you need one, and hopefully you'll find something useful. We're going to be efficient and try and knock out as much of this as quickly as we can, so we don't really have to come back here unless we truly have to for something story-related, and there are only a couple things like that. So for this part and probably the next part, we'll be here for a while, and then after that, we'll be doing action-packed mine diving as normal.
Go see Mom in the campgrounds. She's worried sick about you.
Now, when you come here in the quick travel chute, that is where it is, and you need to see where it is and relax into the lumber stack. It can be confusing when you quick travel here or quick travel away from here and can't find the chute. It's right there in that stump, right there between the lumber stack and the little windmill lake area. If you've ever been camping or enjoy going out to the countryside, this down-home beat is very soothing and nice. Good forest memories in your younger days.
Got a side card.
This is Morris Martinez, and you're listening to KLOB. Pound for pound, the best in psychedelic sound.
Creepy, there you are.
Aw, man, you found my perfect dancing place.
Sorry.
Too late. You ruined it.
Mom's looking for you.
The sound cues will be the key to finding your little brother. And for those of you who've had tracked down little siblings, that is quite the side quest. Alright, this thing is moving crazy fast, but we can slow life down a bit and chill. This is about to run out. Let's get off of you.
This would be handy in lumberjack mode.
Ah! But another item down, and we're closer to getting Raz's clothes back. Raz is a pacifist. There's another way to get your clothes back. But we'll be peaceful today. Flamingos. Remember, water is not our friend. Family is still super cursed. So let's find another way up the waterfall.
Stop looking at that dumb waterfall. Go see your family.
You're not my mom! Alright. Here we go. Oh, well, we're not gonna do it that way. We're gonna do it the right way this time. Got the public bathrooms. Can't imagine how this smells. One up here. You do want the upgrade to squeeze the ball so you can get to higher places. It will make things much more convenient. Another ability that's not necessary, but super duper convenient.
Got a side card.
Another one. Here's one of Otto's machines. This is what they look like.
I'll just gently release them.
And Otto's machines have security defenses. So let's go. Alright, we increase the power and damage of Pyro. Those machines are a good chance to test out your combat prowess. You will notice that some of these guys are starting to tank our hits a bit, and we're fighting stronger brutes that were thrown at us like mid-bosses earlier in the game. There is the anchoring in position in action, and you can see how useful that is. That guy had to sit over there, and it lasts for quite a while. Some stronger foes can break out, but most of these guys can't, and if they take friendly fire, it makes it even more useful. This is a great chance to test out our different pin sets and make sure what we got works. Also, as you upgrade your abilities, don't forget to use them. We have the dodge roll. We can charge up our side blast. We can bounce with the ball. There's a lot to do, and you might not be doing it. So now's your chance to try them out in these little fights. And there's our groovy kung fu slap in action. Wow, this guy's taking a licking. Yeah, you want to make sure to use everyone's weakness against them. So here's his time bubble. So you're going to want to hit him with it to do the most damage to him. They're pretty straightforward. The enemies aren't that elaborate. They have a set answer. Use that answer and take them down. You can do it other ways if you want to. It's not that crazy difficult, but if you want to be quick and efficient, that's the way.
These machines are more work than I expected, but it looks more stable now.
Bear in mind, they will always be a fight. You cannot redo them, so be ready and don't get caught off guard. Yeah. Alright, now let's go see our family.
I forgive you.
Mom?
I mean, if little children never ran away from home, where would the circus get her workers, huh? What matters is that the Aquatos are all together again. And this little adventure of yours has actually given me fresh inspiration for our act.
Me too.
Did you see that unnatural and slightly gimmicky waterfall over there?
The one flowing upside down? Stay away from it. No water.
Too late, Nonna. It has already watered the flower of inspiration in my heart and blossomed into... Guess what I called it? Guess.
The upside-down waterfall?
The Devil's Fire Hose! Let's show our runaway how we do it, everybody. Queepy, on the bottom.
Wow, that's a lot of extra.
This would be easier if you didn't use so much hair grease.
It'd be easier if your head weren't so pointy.
Now, Rasputin, up top you go.
Yes, son. And then you could add a little psychic flourish by levitating this pine cone.
No. Then we pass each person up the tower like water flowing. No psychic flourishes, I told you. We are acrobats. We don't do parlor tricks.
Guys?
Why not a little of both?
Pops,
Oh, cretin.
You guys!
Oh, shush.
This is why we taught you how to fall as babies.
It's no use. We need the aquatodrome.
I'm on it.
Help him out, would you, Pooty? He's had to take on so much extra work since you abandoned your family and broke our hearts. That's a good boy.
If there's one thing the Aquatos know how to do, it's making themselves at home. Anywhere.
Rank up 30. Now that we have that, it is possible to level up mental connection to the max level where we need it, among a few other things, once you have the points. Now, despite how you may feel inside, listen to your mom and go help your brother immediately. It will help you out later. Trust me.
There better be a real Yeti in here or I want my money back.
I got lost, but I hear little brother might be in here, so let's check it out.
Can't leave this card lying around.
It's like an old museum exhibit for the campers.
I'm starting to see why this questionable area went out of business.
This is Morris Martinez, and you're listening to KLOB, spinning records for all you interns, outturns, his turns, her turns, and their turns.
What are you listening to?
Some local radio station. I have no idea where it's coming from, but I love it.
Oh, can I listen to it with you?
No.
Siblings be like that sometimes. Alright, now let's find our brother, the older one. Another vault. Won't say no to cash. Where could he be? Here we go.
I just want to dance with you.
I need my me time.
I've heard that before. Older siblings need friendship time, though. But moving on. Let's go mess with our older sibling.
Don't worry about helping out, Squirt. We're used to getting by without you.
Hey, Dion.
Mm-hmm.
Mom told me you needed help.
With what? Reading crystal balls? Beat it, Nostra dumbass.
Oh.
Looks like you need someone to release the ropes. I'll just pop up there and take care of it.
Oh, really, Mr. Mental? You think you even remember how to be an acrobat?
You'll see. You sure look like you could use some help.
You look like you could use a tailor.
Ow?
You sure you're using the right knots on those support ropes?
I don't know. Why don't you come a little closer so I can practice my knots on you?
Hostile, Butch.
Look, Dion. I know you're mad about me running away.
Don't flatter yourself. If you hadn't stolen Frazy's horse, we wouldn't have even noticed you were gone.
Oh.
Hey, I sent Sugar Cube back home as soon as I got to the train tracks.
Poor little thing was exhausted. Next time you run away, instead of taking the world's smallest pony, call a cab. You'll get farther. Maybe we won't be able to find you.
Don't you think it's time to get over your anti-psychic stuff?
I will when it stops hurting our family.
Dad's a psychic.
It's a phase.
Frazy's a psychic.
Oh, that's a great example. Yeah, we should all be more like Frazy. Ow!
You wish you could be more like me.
How long are you planning on being mad like this?
Forever. Do you even realize what you've done? To the Aquato name? Psychics? fortune tellers? You let out our family's worst secret.
This family has too many secrets. We'll be better off when they're all out.
We'll be better off when you're out.
Dion.
Even he felt bad about that one. Be nice to your siblings. Older and younger. When you're older, it'll make sense. But let's help older brother now. He just cares a lot about the family and wants things to be better. And he thinks psychics might be the problem. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I once knew somebody who blamed everything on gypsies. Yeah, gypsies. It's those damn gypsies. You know who you are.
Okay, so that creepy mind stuff did save a little time. But I still don't have to like it.
Deal. And you're welcome. Seeing the old Aquato Dome again reminds me of a trick Dion taught me once.
And this is the real reason we want to help Dion, because we'll remember the dive that our older brother taught us in all his coolness.
Yep.
So we have our stump normally, but now we have Dion's dive, which is more helpful than you think. Right when you might not make a jump, Dion's dive is just enough to get you there. But we're gonna call it right there. We had some family fun, started our camping adventure in the forest, collected a whole bunch of items, and next time we'll go deeper into the forest and find that bee for Compton. I'm Mighty Z, and as always, be safe, be well, and goodbye.